Beautiful pastures open on all sides. A sheep roaming along the glade, and then a man with big teeth eats it. This is AI Dungeon Crawlers, and today is March 14th, 2022. Welcome to the dungeon, where the four of us traverse the treacherous mind of a sinister AI, programmed with the insights of 10,000 authors, throwing unheeded warnings at our every turn. That's right, they said no one could make a vampire comedy in 2022, but that's the problem. Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill. Once again, the best way to support our show is on Patreon. Link is below. It's the best place to keep up with us and all of our shows and to get a sneak peek into what's to come. And on that note, a special thank you and shout out to our patrons, Twask and Katarina. All of our viewers are vampires, but some of them sparkle. As always, if you have Twitch Prime, it's a great help for you to spend your free subs here. We also have a goal to get our YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers in the next 6 months, so if you can head on over there and give us a click, we'd love you lots. And now, joining me tonight, garlanded in garlic, it's Eric Lehman. Carrying his crucifix, it's Jesse Beam. Steady with a stake, it's Noah Schaefer, and he's shooting me through the heart. And sitting on the porch, because they haven't invited me in, it's me and my 88 piped organ. My hands are cold. Open the door. Never. All right, how is everybody this week?
We're good.
Speak for yourself, Eric. You can't, for the whole room at large, just say, yeah, we're fine.
Watch me.
Eric, how are you?
Oh, I think I speak for everybody. Damn it. It's been quite the day. We had a great stream yesterday, Jack. I hope everybody watches the VOD when it goes up, because someone hasn't posted the VOD yet on the Legends of the Museum channel. I forgot to ask you to do that. Could you do that?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I'll do that after the show.
Appropriate time.
I've already clipped them out. I just haven't uploaded them.
That's okay. Yeah, so everyone should watch that. It was a really great stream. Jack was on it, and we went in a desert, and then we went in a flower, and then we went down a river, and then we went in a quiet temple, and then we fought a big, sexy, glimmering man. So if that doesn't stoke your interest, I don't know what will. You can try it at legendsofthemuseum.com. You should go subscribe. You can hit the button in the bottom to find the channel and subscribe to it. Look below the Twitch stream. It's linked. So do that.
Beautiful. I loved that show. The story was awesome, and what a great group. Denny was there. Hey, Denny, I know you're in the chat.
Oh, Denny's here.
As well as Mitch and Monet, which are just like old friends of mine that we kind of roped into playing. It was so nice to spend time with them and then go through this fantastic adventure designed by Eric and Noah with some fantastic art that Noah was doing live, as well as some prepared stuff. A cool tournament where we were gaining points and favor for our gods and competing with one another and discovering the, I don't know how to describe, I guess the sort of underlying plot throughout it all. It was a great adventure. I loved it. Jesse, how are you today?
Oh, I'm just peachy, Jack.
Great. How are you, Noah?
No, wait a minute. Hold on. I get focused too.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Jesse. All right, fine. We're going to address the elephant in the room. I love the dental work you've got done. I didn't want to say it up till now, but I'm really glad you finally went and got your teeth whitened.
Yeah, well, it's that Mervish dental plan finally kicking in, right?
Finally,
so
really.
I said to them, look, give me the whole 9 yards.
And they did. 9 yards of teeth. They
9
continue
yards
right
of
up
teeth.
into your skull.
Yep.
How's life been at large?
Life's been good. I've been working and auditioning a lot. I've got some projects coming up that I'm very hopeful are getting off the ground.
Nice.
So, yes, that's very nice.
Anything you can plug yet? Is that a thing you can do? I know we can plug.
I don't
things
have
on the
anything
show.
to plug yet,
Okay.
but I
That's great.
hope to have something to plug soon, which I know sounds all dark and mysterious, but I'm just being on brand. I'm drinking a full-bodied red today. I won't tell you if it's
good.
wine or not, but I thought it would be fun if we drank every time we were, what did we say? Every time we could say something just really sucks.
Anytime something sucks.
Oh, that
love
sucks. Much like my patter, that sucks.
That's good. I feel like your patter is going to be obfuscated by these enormous teeth that you're
It's
wearing.
so hard to talk in these things. I don't know why I do this to myself.
It's okay. It's okay. Thanks, Jesse. It's great to have you. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. Are you happy? Is that enough focus?
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's too much focus. Cut to Noah now, would you?
Hey, Noah. Noah?
No, you gotta unmute the mic.
My mic was muted the whole time, and I was making
okay.
good banter and good
Oh,
comments.
I bet it was so good.
I
Damn,
was
I'm
so
sorry, pal.
funny.
Wow. Oh, that's okay. We'll get a play-by-play later. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Having a muted mic and making funny jokes is, I think, a very apt description of how I feel. But anyhow, I'm feeling good. I am also feeling very stoked about that museum that we did yesterday.
Your art
It was
was
very
awesome.
good.
So
We had a great group, great people. So that was a lot of fun. That gave me a lot of energy.
Sweet. Do you have a favorite piece of art from that show?
Oh gosh, that was actually a really tough one. I have to say this, and I said this, and I loved all of our characters. I think all of our characters were fantastic. I had a blast designing Namzu.
Oh,
Denny's character, that dwarf,
With the short
the
skirt.
speedy dwarf, is just so much fun. It's
can
really
you do
simple.
a little Namzu doodle while we chat?
Sure.
It's such a great character design. Oh, wonderful. And what are you drinking today?
Well, I'm drinking something called Big Rig. It's a beer.
All right.
It's for the love of hops, and I think it's actually a very deep reference to I do believe in either Japanese or Chinese culture, in which they have it's vampires that hop on one foot.
I believe
what,
we
seriously?
mentioned that in our trivia game last time I was dressed up like this.
Oh,
Crazy.
man.
I think so.
I like how it looks
so
like
yeah.
a giant cucumber when you hold it. That's cute.
Yeah, I thought it was like a cactus or something.
Oh yeah, no, it's yeah. I'm just drinking straight cucumber juice.
I love that. It's so good for you.
They ferment. If you put a cucumber, could you get it to ferment?
I
Jesse,
mean,
you're the expert.
yes,
fermenter
anything
here.
that has sugar could ferment. So do cucumbers have natural sugar? I know fruit does.
very small amount. I'm
Vegetables
sure.
are harder
here.
because you can make like
Can
carrot
you
wine and things like that.
ferment Cucumbers.
But
Carrot
any
wine.
but orange ones are the beta carotene and like or carrots and corn have the most sugar of any vegetable.
Yeah, and I would think
Cucumbers
cucumbers
are
are
very
like
low.
mostly water.
Yeah, it looks like you
very low.
can, but when you do, you're actually fermenting pickles. You kind of have to pickle them first, it looks like,
Oh,
and then
that
ferment it, which sounds hideous.
No,
Well, don't knock it till you try it.
Speaking of which, what are you
Year
drinking
two
today?
of Jesse's mead corner.
Yeah, cucumber mead.
Pickle wine.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
baby.
Pickle wine, baby. That's Frank's drink of choice today.
Right.
I'm gonna
I'm
do
gonna
it
make it
just
happen.
to say I did.
Please,
You've
please
heard of
don't.
cucumber water. Well,
Get ready.
Try this one.
well, Jack, did you ask? Did I hear a question,
Yes,
Jack? Did
you
I hear a
did.
question of what am I drinking today?
That you're correct. Yes,
Well, it's
you
none
are
other
right.
than Dunbagin whiskey.
Wow.
My favorite whiskey of
Tell me a
choice.
bit about it.
Well, you know, it's single malt Scotch whiskey, Jack. And I thought it was apt today because when we were making the world in our wonderful world streams on Thursday, you should probably all come by. It's really fun and you have a great time. There was a question burning in the hearts of chat as we were making a vampire world. Where is this world set? Is it set in Romania? Is it set in Hungary, Germany, Austria? Where could it be? And it turned out it was set none other
Mm-hmm.
than the border of Scotland and England. That's what the
Classic
decided.
vampire locale. Yes.
Yeah,
Great.
which I have no complaints because it just means I have slick access to the best whiskey the north of the English border, Dunbagin, Scottish single malt Scotch. I love my Scotch.
I have to say, it actually makes sense as a locale for vampires because it's not a very sunny area.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a
It's
great point, actually.
Right?
always
All the fog and
An overcast.
yeah.
The reason you don't think about it is because they're very polite, as most English are.
What, the vampires or?
Yeah, they don't rub it in your face that they're vampires.
Pardon me, may I
Oh,
enter
okay.
and murder you? Ah, come on in.
Because the English ask so nicely to be bit,
Yeah.
and the Scottish, they don't give a shit.
Stand still, would you?
Quit squirming. Eric, tell us a bit about the world.
So this is the first time we've done it. We've finally done it, chat. So in our wonderful Discord, if you type !Discord, you will also be able to join our wonderful Discord if you're not already a part. It's really a ball. You should join. There is a genre request slot, of which we have gotten hundreds of genre requests. So we picked a few, made some worlds, and picked the one we liked best. The prompt for this world this week was Dracula's landlord, Frank. So we play Frank Smothers, a person working in a town as Dracula's property manager. He also teaches PE at the local school, kind of a jack of all trades. And yeah, you know, we're going to try and make sure this town holds together come hell or high water. It's a town of complete vampires, but you know what? We're not just a vampire. We're a Smothers too. And you'll see that in the story. That's a line.
That's in the
a little bit of
text, Eric. You just
foreshadowing.
referenced the text.
Whoa!
Wow.
They're gonna feel so cool when they hear that, Jack.
All right, I love it.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yeah!
Yeah, let's go.
Take
Take us to the land of Cursortown, the town of Cursorland.
Downtown Cursortown.
Yeah. All right, that's enough riffing.
This is
Make like a
enough
Noah
jokes.
and mute your mic.
Cursortown is a small town near Dracula's castle. It's filled with vampire-related businesses. There are 3 notable places in the town. The first is the castle, where Dracula resides. The second is the local bar, the Crossing the River. The third is a local school, where the kids are taught by, you guessed it, vampires. You are Frank Smothers, one of the teachers at the local school where the vampires teach the kids of the town. You are also one of the few, if not only dark creatures, who are friendly with the humans. Smothers is a common name in the town, especially amongst the vampires. Everyone thinks you're a vampire, but you're not. You're a Smothers, too.
There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. Hey, that's a line. How cool do you feel?
Okay, thanks. The town has run on some dark times.
Oh.
People are finding it hard to pay rent. This affects you personally because you moonlight as a property manager for Mayor Dracula's many properties.
Oh.
You cared deeply for Mayor Dracula, but his ruthless business practices try even your affection. You hope Dracula changes his ways. He's a good vampire, deep down inside.
We are in love with vampire Dracula. We love him so much.
I mean, what's not to love?
Oh, the pale skin. Then
The pallor, the inability to step outside and enjoy a Sunday afternoon
The
walk.
rich properties.
Oh, okay.
Seemingness of never having to move his neck from one side to another.
He can't possibly be vain because he can't look in a mirror.
Unless it's the vein that he's about to bite.
Ah, it's good. It's good.
You're approaching Dracula's castle on the hill when you spy a local schoolboy, Jonathan Arbuckle, trying to sneak over the cast iron
No,
fence.
hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
pump
John
the brakes
Arbuckle.
for a second. John Arbuckle?
Wait.
Like Garfield's John Arbuckle.
Like Garfield's like famous single 30-something John
Noah,
Arbuckle?
get drawing.
Yep.
Well, I don't think you realize that John Arbuckle, one day downtrodden man and owner of Bet Garfield, was originally a young schoolboy in a town full of vampires.
In Scotland.
No, the border of Scotland and England.
It's in neither and both.
So is this fence he's sneaking over just Hadrian's Wall then?
Not many people realize, but the original purpose of Hadrian's Wall was to mark the location of the vampire city.
And to keep men who love lasagna cats out.
No Arbuckles beyond this point.
All right, Jonathan knows the fence is a no-go for vampires. You're not sure where he got such a stupid idea for sneaking in. However, seeing that he's a kid, you decide to let it slide.
He's got to learn somehow.
You walk up behind Jonathan as he's climbing the fence and say,
Oh, no, Jonathan.
Jonathan jumps at the sound of your voice and falls off the fence. You rush over to him and pick him up off the ground.
Are you all right?
He asks.
Wait.
Yes.
You assure him.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
It's all right.
Jonathan says.
I was just playing in the castle. I'm not supposed to be there. I came in through the gate. I like to hide in the dungeons.
Oh, the dungeons.
You exclaim.
Why do kids always want to go down there? It's creepy down there. And besides, it's off limits.
Jonathan says.
I just wanted to know what's down there.
Jonathan.
No one knows, and I thought it would impress Rose if I could bring her back something.
From the dungeons.
You ask.
Well, yeah.
Well, if I were you, I'd go for the treasure.
Treasure?
Jonathan exclaims.
There's treasure in Dracula's castle?
Well, I suppose there must be.
You smile.
But how would I know what's there?
You wink at Jonathan
Ah.
and enter the
Get out
castle
here, you
gate.
scamp.
Wait, mister, I have more questions.
Have a good night, John.
Ooh, it's nice to see someone in the town smile. Hopefully Dracula's in a good mood. Darling always smiles when business goes well.
Is that
Oh,
our pen?
darling Dracula.
Oh, darling.
Oh, I hope old darling Drac is in a good mood today.
You walk up to Dracula's reception and say,
Good evening, Dracula. I have more business for you.
Dracula looks at you and smiles.
Ah, wonderful.
He says as you seat in front of his desk. I have a feeling that was a typo of whoever
He
built
says,
this
you
world.
take a seat in front of
Oh,
his desk.
shit.
It's all there. It's correct.
Oh. That... Ignore me.
You know what,
Yes.
Eric? I would say that typo sucked.
Sucked.
Hey! But only while
no.
it was in your mind.
In my brain, I
I just
I
realized
don't
I,
know
can't
what
drink
goes
with
on
these
up
teeth
here.
on.
The true
That
vampire
really
problem.
sucks.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there he is. Noah.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that. Look at that handsome John. I think that's actually a great adaptation of him because we're not going to get sued for it. But
It's
the
the
eyes are
fact-
just
yeah.
big enough.
So the hair is slightly different, but the eyes are very arbuckly.
That is a 12-year-old boy with a receding hairline.
I can't wait for the moment when he realizes he has to get an orange cat. Maybe he finds... when does he realize
What is
this
that
my destiny?
discovery moment?
Yeah. Maybe we'll find out.
Oh, no.
Yes.
You continue.
It's about that property I have.
Dracula's bookkeeper, Darling, looks up from her paperwork and
Okay.
says,
Smithers, I have a treat for you tonight. Look at this.
Darling hands you a flyer which
Oh,
says,
my. What does it say?
Cursortown. Sorry, in my mind that was not narration, but it is.
I'll read it out loud.
Cursorville
Cursorville Flea Market.
Exactly.
Antiques, trinkets, china, glassware, and much more. Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Crossing the River Pub. See you there, Sarah. All right. Thank you.
I think they want you to go get them something.
Do you, all right.
Smothers,
Well, I'm a people
I've-
pleaser.
I've given you this plot coupon for you to redeem at 2:00.
Me to pick something up for you.
All right.
Sorry, folks. I know you guys are normally professionals who type things out before the show so that we can seamlessly move forward, but not me.
No, we
I
don't.
We'll give you this
you
one
always do.
pass,
You guys
Jack.
are always ready to hit enter as
So-
soon as we get to the end.
So you know, Jack, as it is your turn to finally be a protagonist. We have our first redeemed. How about
Yes, we
just
do.
oh, no, it's other
Oh,
than have
what's it
fun?
say?
We have Arthur the Grey Talking Cat, presumably presumably some witch's lost familiar, or perhaps a cursed polymorph, or even a shapeshifted vampire. You don't know that yet. As far as you know, it's just a grey talking cat, and his name's Arthur.
Can we make him
Great.
I love
orange,
when-
or is that too on the nose?
I think
No,
it says
it's
gray talking cat.
Grey.
But we'll
Gray.
know that there is a society where an orange talking cat could exist.
True.
Maybe you can give him a bath. We'll see what happens.
He's just
Yes.
wearing makeup. And
Right. Well, do you need me
Dusty
to pick something up for you?
Oh shit. You say, pocketing the flyer. Dracula nods.
yes, please. Bring me a dozen eggs and a bottle of wine from the local vineyard. Darling, get a crate for this.
And you hand her the flyer.
And make sure it's sealed. I don't want anything escaping in my home.
Dracula starts to laugh.
How's the town doing these days?
That's a great question. He's really disconnected from his town.
So Dracula's
I
playing
never
the
leave this
pronoun.
house.
Dracula's playing the pronoun game right now.
How
so, like, while he's talking to you, he's like, could you get a crate for this? So obviously he's holding something to put in a crate that he doesn't want to get escaped. Chat,
Ooh.
what is Dracula
Yeah,
holding?
let's find out here. What's in the
putting
crate?
in a crate?
Fun.
Countryman says he's not sure what kind of eggs he expects you to pick up in the flea market.
Flea eggs.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
God.
I wonder if vampires have pet fleas because they feel there's an affinity to another creature that sucks blood.
Aw, fleas.
Like how they
ticks,
probably keep
small
leeches
bats.
in their pools.
Yeah.
Would a vampire keep leeches in their pools?
Yeah, because it's like a blood receptacle for later. Then they suck on it.
That's like their
They're
version
like
of
snack
potato
packs?
chips. They just are gummy worms or something.
Like, what are those, Go-Gurts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You just
boy.
Yogurt too.
Just punch those straight open. All right, you see that Dracula is holding. Has anybody said anything?
I have not
Could it
seen.
perhaps be a fistful of leeches?
Yeah.
All right. I am thinking of many. All right. I'm gonna roll a dice. I'm gonna roll a d4
Okay.
because I have them right here from our amazing D&D stream
The old
yesterday.
caltrop.
On a 1, there it's a bag of mosquitoes. On a 2,
Okay.
it's a bag of leeches. On a
Right.
3, it's a bag of ticks, and on a 4, it's a bag of bed bugs.
Okay.
Ah!
It is a 3. It's a bag of fleas. I
Ticks?
think I said
Ticks was 3, I think.
ticks.
Filled with ticks.
He's got a bag of ticks.
The old tick bag.
All right. And insect most beloved to the vampire.
Yeah, ticks.
Okay, so as they share an affinity for drinking blood, do we? I thought the crate was for us to go get all of the things,
I
the
think
eggs and the wine and all that.
I think Dracula's a multitasker, Jack. I think
A lot of
Dracula
stuff
very
on the go.
rarely. Yeah, he's reorganizing his tick basket. He's sending you out for errands. He's thinking about groceries for later.
Maybe he's got a party coming up that he's just got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to get ready for.
It's for that tick surprise party.
Ooh, you carefully load them into crates, dump them all over a person like Gatorade after a game.
Look, nothing says surprise more like walking into a party to a cannon of ticks shot at you.
Ooh, the tick cannon.
This is
Wow.
making me so itchy and uncomfortable.
Oh, that
All right.
Dracula.
So,
Every door is a bucket of ticks. As you go through it, it just falls.
Just like balanced on the frame.
I want to ask,
He has
how
water
is the
balloon
town
fights,
doing?
but the water balloons are just
filled with ticks? You'd think they'd be filled with blood.
No,
would
that
you
would
have
waste
them be?
precious blood.
So instead, you have water balloons filled with other smaller water balloons filled with blood, but
Basically,
these water
yeah.
balloons can run away. How is the town doing these days? It's an important question.
How is that town? I think we've established that it's hard for them and that they
Oh,
can't
right.
pay rent.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
right.
This
It's hard
is a
to pay
time
rent.
when we can beseech Dracula as he's in a good mood planning his tick party or whatever he's doing with these ticks to try
Yes.
and
Must be in a good mood with this upcoming tick party. Love that.
As long as he's not too
Okay.
I'm
ticked
going
off.
to, while we're doing this, generate a tick party
Okay.
just see what
in
the AI gives us.
the AI. Type party theme.
Noah, is he wearing like a sleeping cap on his head? Like a nightcap? Or is that just...
A little bit awkward extra detail that didn't quite.
I
turn out
thought he
right.
just had like a long, like a nightcap.
Dracula also very tired.
You just
Just
woke up.
always.
Town's fallen on hard times. People are having difficulty paying rent. And maybe a popular store in town is closed. Jesse, what's the name of a popular store here in town? Or chat if they can beat you to it.
Oh dear. The lymph node.
God.
Yeah.
the nympho node. The local strip
That's the
club,
strip
the
club,
lymph
yeah.
node. The lymph node.
Particularly, the AI has told me a tick party is a werewolf party where people are surprised by ticks thrown at them, usually at night when people are least expecting it. The party usually lasts for several days and is a great opportunity for the werewolves to get to know each other.
Maybe Dracula's trying to like extend a
It's
hand
like a
across
werewolf
the
mixer.
aisles. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he wants vampires and
Yeah.
werewolves to start getting along more.
I think there's a river that separates them, and because Dracula can't cross the river, he's inviting them over to his house.
That is the name of the bar in town, is Crossing the River, which I thought was very funny.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that could be the place that's in trouble, since the AI already has it.
He's just calling, I can't get over, but I have ticks. Come over here.
We need something that can help rejuvenate the town. Maybe that's what we're trying to suggest.
The Tick
Yeah.
Party, obviously.
What would be like an event, some sort of what's our big suggestion? Perhaps a
Talent show.
we've done a talent show 3 times on the show
We
in the
like
last
talent
month.
shows.
A car wash.
Perhaps a sexy vampiric car wash. Maybe
a moonlit masquerade.
oh, that's nice. A
That
moonlight
makes sense.
masquerade.
Mysterious P has got us a no-talent show.
Wow. Jeez,
Masquerade
I'll be the headlining
featuring-
act for that.
A classic vampiric no talent show. Because everyone knows vampires can walk on walls, turn into bats. Those are talents. But a no talent show, people show off their juggling skills. They yodel. All right, here's our big suggestion. Let's see how this goes over with old Drac here.
Oh my God, there's so much text.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoa.
I had a lot of time.
All right. Oh shit.
Okay, I wrote 3 paragraphs. This is too much. I see this is addictive. I see why you guys take so long. I'm so sorry.
You see
It's 8:35 and I've written 1 prompt.
That's why we
This
always
was a
riff.
mistake.
Oh my God, it keeps going. God. You see that Dracula is holding a bag filled with ticks, an insect most beloved to the vampire, as they share affinity for drinking blood. You eye them carefully as Darling carefully lowers them into a crate.
Oh,
You know
shit.
that
I didn't
Dracula's in a
realize I
good
wrote
mood.
carefully twice.
Carefully,
He's
darling.
so careful. I cannot explain how eloquently.
I
and
want Darling to
elegantly
lower
these
them
are
carelessly into the crate. Just chuck them in there.
Darling begins to fool you by lowering them carelessly, then stops suddenly. It's a careful amount
Darling,
of lowering.
please.
You know that Dracula is in a good mood with his upcoming tick party, so this might be a good opportunity to speak up about the state of the town.
Dracula, so I'm going to be honest with you. The town has fallen on tough times. People are having difficulty paying rent, and the beloved store, the Lymph Node, has shuttered its doors. We need something that can rejuvenate the town. Perhaps a moonlight masquerade featuring a classic vampiric no-talent show? You mean a vampire talent show?
You exclaim.
Oh, I love vampire talent shows. That's a great idea, Smothers.
No, I think you exclaim is about the first thing you say, and then he says,
Oh, I love vampire talent shows. That's a great idea, Smothers.
You look at Dracula. Do you think it's a good idea? Oh, sorry. You look at Dracula.
Do you think it's a good idea to start a talent show?
Oh,
this is your
yes.
Dracula says, he's liking it, Smothers. He's liking it.
I know a vampire group that's dying for a show.
I'm laughing because you're
They're
my
the
boss.
ones who helped me put on the blood drive.
The blood drive. I'm hitting enter.
Yeah,
I
just
want him
hit
to
enter.
describe the blood drive. Thanks,
Oh,
Drac.
Mysterious P says, tough times. That sucks. Drink.
Oh, it does.
Drink.
It does indeed. And hello to Riley 2007. Thanks for dropping by.
I'm going to have to take these teeth out eventually so I can catch up on the drinking.
Is it a donation drive? We all know who they're donating to. Dracula's puffy shirt is way too fancy for me. I cannot take it.
Oh, yes. I was going to tell you about it. I was hoping you could come up with a good title for the play.
The blood drive.
Perfect. I knew you could.
Sorry, I didn't realize that there was earlier text. Dracula says.
I am also planning on putting together a vampire talent show, as you
Oh, great idea. So good. I can't believe you thought of that.
It will be held the night before the tick party, as tick parties are a multi-day affair, as you know.
Right, you want to just kind of warm up into it.
Exactly.
I think this is a fantastic idea.
Well, you
great.
gotta. Well, he's taken your idea. You have to go
has.
along with it.
Of course. And people pleaser, I'm gonna let it be.
Dracula is such a, like, he's claiming credit for all these things that were your idea.
Yeah.
What a
Welcome
jerk.
to middle management, Jesse. Can we go to the flea market
Yeah.
and scout for talent? Let's look at what this town's got, baby.
Don't forget to bring him his bottle of wine, too, from the flea market.
Yes.
Okay, I'm off to the flea market.
Noah's got a painting that just says, "My first victim."
The next one's victim of the month.
Wait, why is his first victim so big? I thought it would be like a bunch of little portraits of like family and friends, but no, he's got it at the head of his table.
Very, very happy about it.
It's a very important moment for him.
It is. Come on. You always remember when you became a vampire
I
and you took
remember
your
my
first victim.
But
Oh,
it
God.
really sucks.
It's
He's sucking in the picture, guys. He's literally sucking.
All
in
right,
the picture.
drink.
it's.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Dracula smiling. Oh, sorry. This is actually. I kind of want this as a poster, like in my house. It's really
No,
funny.
Jack. No, you don't want to explain that. when people
I
know.
said I kind of do. You give him some little pointy teeth, and I go, oh, hey, didn't see you there. It's me, local handsome piano player Jack, here from the future, letting you know that there were some technical difficulties with this stream, so I'm just cutting in to cover up a very awkward cut. There might be one more. You might notice it, but you might not. Have a good day.
Not one to be disappointed in your boss blatantly stealing your idea. You nod and say,
Sounds wonderful, Dracula. Well, I'm off to the flea market.
you leave Dracula's house and head towards the flea market to scout some talent for your, well, Dracula's idea. You can't help but notice that the market hall is almost totally silent. There is only one other person here. A man on a wooden platform. He is standing behind a table with a big sign. Sinkhole, the nation champion of the dark arts.
Wow, sinkhole.
Sinkhole's here in our town.
I can't believe
Cursortown?
national champion of the dark arts sinkhole. I'm so
At
glad.
the time when we're holding a talent show?
Why? What are the odds? It's said that he always knows exactly when to arrive for mid-level management talent shows.
All right, well, good call, Red Gamer Soul. I'll generate Sinkhole.
We need to generate
national
sinkhole.
champion of the dark arts.
Meanwhile, I'm going to say, why? That must be him.
That must be Sinkhole.
The man who can win any talent show. He's not a vampire, but his show is dark. That's what the text says.
Wait, all right. I've generated a Sinkhole.
Okay. It needs to be national champion of the dark arts, and it says the man who can win any talent show, according to the AI.
I have copy and pasted Sinkhole, the national champion of the dark arts in all caps. That is what his name is.
Okay.
And that is also his description. A large community of underground dwellers, the Sinkhole dwellers, or simply the Sinkholes. Oh, no. I did this in character. All right, one more time, and then I'll get
I
rid of
would add the description that it says here. It's a man who can win any talent show.
Sinkhole was born with a natural gift for the dark arts and has been devoted her life to using her ability to control the drain on whoever she chooses. She has
Control the
used her
drain?
power. Yeah, the drain. That's her power, Jack. Keep up. She used her powers to take over the world and is the most powerful being on the planet. She has used her powers to become the national champion of the dark arts and is widely considered to be the best dark wizard in history. She is the being who is always thinking of new ways to use her powers and to make the world hers. She has recently become bored with the world and has decided to take over the universe. She has traveled to the planet Zeknother to get the necessary ingredients to make her new body. She can...
Oh, I see. So the man we're looking at is her new body from the planet Zeknover.
She can win any talent show she chooses.
So
And
so
she's
all of
here
this
now.
history is unrelated.
Good luck
wait,
cramming that all onto the banner, Noah.
wait. How did nobody tell me that I haven't got a green screen background this whole time?
Oh.
We just thought you
Oh,
were
I didn't.
lazy.
I just didn't realize. Here's one of a coffin in the middle of a room. I'm just gonna download this real quick, and slap it on here. It's probably in like 480p. Great. So now that we know that this person is here and they can win any talent show, of course we need to invite them to participate. What do we offer? How do we convince this person to come with us to join the talent show? So, incredible candidate for the talent show. You step forward hoping to probe for a reason why he's in town. Engage interest in your talent show. Is there anything else we want to add to that, or does that feel all right?
I think that sounds good.
Thanks, pal. Let's see.
You should tell chat to refresh if they haven't.
Refresh, exclamation point. Feels like it's time to drink.
Yeah, this
It
OBS thing
sucks.
sucks.
It sure does.
That's what I need. More tech problems. Vampires are chewing on the internet cables. Yep, that's what's happening, Country Buns.
Welcome back. Could be the stream is cursed.
Curse?
Cursed. Cursed. Wow, Sinkhole looks so depressed.
Well, you would too if you conquered the entire universe, Jack, and now have nothing to live for. Perhaps winning this local talent show will cheer him.
Perhaps.
This is what he needs.
We got some
Maybe-
text. Let's have a look at it.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Text. It didn't refer. This is this is
Oh,
an incredible candidate for the talent show. You step forward, hoping to probe for a reason why he's in town, and gauge interest in your talent show.
Oh, hello.
You say?
Sinkhole, isn't it?
The man stares at you with a blank expression.
You know of me?
Yes. Not
You
only is your
say.
name proudly emblazoned on a sign over your head, but my boss Dracula has been telling me about how you've been doing. You've been putting on a show, right?
Sort of.
I'm gonna hit
He
it.
says. I feel like this town just saps the life out of you.
Yeah, this is
It
very
really
energetic
does.
character.
Wow, this
Wow.
town sucks.
Hey, hey, yep, hey, yep.
Ah.
Oh, up.
I'm gonna need another drink at this
More
rate.
cucumber.
More pickles. Here we go.
But I am not interested in a show. My show, in fact, is a complete failure.
Guys, I think
Not
we just
Sink-
discovered a side quest. I think we gotta get Sinkhole mojo back.
Wait, I think this is it. If we can get him his mojo back by getting him to win the talent show, then he wouldn't be a
Bam.
failure.
It'll be an amazing show. He'll be happy. Dracula will be happy. We'll get a raise. Town is saved.
Tourism alone. All right.
I'm sure that isn't true. I am sure
Say it.
many people would love to see your show. Vampire talent shows are just getting big, you know.
No, they aren't.
Sinkhole says.
I'm just here to take in the sights.
You look at the sign he is holding.
Oh,
It says.
what does
Let's
it
find
say?
And we'll find out. Noah, yeah, he's holding a sign somehow propped against his face.
There we go.
It says, I can't quite read it.
It says.
Oh.
Sinkhole, the national champion of the dark arts. And underneath it, it says, the art of doing nothing in a dark room.
Maybe that's why his show is a failure. It's not. There's not much going on.
It's just performance art, yeah. Oh. I see. You're here to take some time off. I mean, that's understandable. I'm sure you must be very tired.
Yeah. I just returned from a 3-week tour of the dark arts.
Oh, wow. 3 weeks of the dark arts.
Which is to say, sitting in nothing in a dark room. Wow.
There is an art to it. Yes, sir.
Oh wow! All right. Well, we've got to get him his mojo back. What do we do here?
I think we got to get him. We got to tell him to buck up. You're Sinkhole, national champion of the dark arts. Well, I know you're in a rut now, but you sitting in a dark room doing nothing isn't gonna fix that, Sinkhole. You got to get on stage again. Get on stage.
Tickman says sitting in a dark room doing nothing sounds like a great time to him. I feel like a lot of people watching might be sitting in a dark room right now.
They're luckily doing something.
I mean, this is a dark room that I'm in. Dexy says, called out like that. Wow. Yeah, that's right.
Ouch. It's our viewers, Jesse. Convince him that you're the best at middle management, says Red Gamer Soul.
I'm just going to push Jenny's button so that he kills me on Sunday.
Oh, no. Wait, we are a jack of all trades, right? Could we convince him to be a manager?
Ooh. You can move into
Convince him to
agency
be a
work.
manager?
Where is it? We'll be a manager. We got it. Lo and behold, I can cast you in a talent show right now. I know the promoter. He's my other boss.
That's great. I'm putting the talent show together.
I want to see this man's business card.
So many subtitles.
I feel like his card is just reiterating what's on the sign.
I like to.
Oh,
think
not
that,
Sinkhole.
I like to think that
Frank.
Frank's.
You mean Frank's?
business
All right.
card.
Give us Frank's business card there, Noah.
Well, you draw Frank's business card. I thought Sinkhole's would be funny. It's like Sinkhole, national champion of the dark arts. Then it says an arrow that says go to the other side.
Oh,
You turn it around. The art of doing nothing in a dark room.
Oh, dear. Okay, I need to start drinking this wine, which means...
Country Bun says this is technically a dark hallway, not a dark room, sir.
You're
Where are
watching us
you?
in a hallway?
Wait, hallway?
He's in a
What
train.
are you doing, country? What is a train if not just a long
Dark hallway of the soul.
They're in a tunnel now.
Spotty reception.
Frank Smothers.
You know, I am curious, because I know that Misa Life and some of our other viewers watch us while they're at work. So I'm curious where other people watch us.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what the AI has to say to this.
Doc, wait. You say.
No, I just typed it, but I don't know. Where is it?
You say no,
You say,
listen.
no, listen here, Sinkhole. Buck up. You're the national champion of the dark arts. Sitting in a dark room isn't gonna cut it. You need to get back on stage again. See the lights, hear the crowd.
Sinkhole says.
I don't know.
Listen.
You say leaning in.
How about this? I'm putting the talent show together. I'll be your manager. What do you say? We can find success together. True joy comes from helping others, Sinkhole. And this is an opportunity for us to help one another. Let's find happiness together.
Sinkhole considers this for a moment and nods.
Great.
You say.
Let's go find some vampires who'd be interested in your talent show.
You understand middle management so
So
well.
well.
The entire point is to get someone else to think it's their idea.
I'm going to find us a vampire.
Sinkhole says.
But I'm not leaving until you play something for me. I want to hear the melody of your heart.
Right.
You say.
I have the music in my car.
You go to your car and grab your guitar out of your trunk.
I mean,
All right.
that sounds
All
like
right.
a song to me.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, God.
definitely.
All right.
Can
All
we generate the lyrics?
Yep. Let me also pull up a guitar VST real quick.
Yeah, so chat, what is the titular song of this show that is the melody of Frank's heart? What is the name of that song?
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
We haven't played in a long time. It used to bring us so much joy, to bite back some painful memories.
Frank's heart. Dracula. The dark arts, the mistress of my heart, says Red Gamer Stole.
That's great.
James Taylor. Oh, James Taylor style called The Melody of Your Heart. Blood Angel to the tune of Earth Angel. Says
Blood Angel, Blood Angel.
Can you please generate Blood Angel and have to sing its lyrics to?
I don't remember the melody of Earth Angel other than that.
Angel, Blood Angel.
Okay, all right, you're
will
doing
you
it then,
be
pal.
mine?
Oh yeah,
It's
All right.
fucking it's from Back to the Future, Jack.
dude. What is that? That means nothing.
Get on!
I don't
just-
remember
it's just-
Earth Angel.
G, E minor,
Jack,
C,
that
and D
response
over and over
sucked.
again.
D, E
I am
minor.
taking a trip.
Jesse, why don't you do it?
Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna have to scroll while strumming. This is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh, I hit enter by accident. You're about to get more lyrics.
In the darkest hour,
My views is beautiful.
in the time of my deepest despair,
It's one of those Disney movies where I didn't record my own singing.
I found happiness and the words scrolled, and now I don't have my place. Let me scroll back. Where was I? I found happiness. No one is listening to my cries. The only comfort I have is the shadows of my mind. If only I could drown in the darkness of the night.
Here we go.
I'd be Blood Angel, Blood Angel. Nothing would bring me back. I have found my calling in the deepest, darkest nights.
Blood Angel.
Blood Angel, everybody, Blood Angel. Nothing would bring me back. I found my calling in the deepest, darkest nights. Blood Angel, Blood Angel.
Oh, beautiful. What does he think? Thanks for doing that, dude. That was great.
You step out of your car and play your song for Sinkhole. He stares at you as you sing. After you finish, he says,
Well, it was a bit slow. But I think I like it.
The song's about me.
you say,
It's the song of a blood angel.
I always thought I was a Blood Angel.
And this is our bonding opportunity. Maybe you are.
We have great banter, you and I.
I think you found your first person, Jack. I think we need 2 more contestants. We
Okay,
need to find in the town.
off we go. You and your new friend. This is great. What was his name again? Sinkhole. Who could forget? To town.
I really
to
think that
seek.
we're going to close out the talent show by singing another wonderful song. He and I.
100%. I'm going to just say that we're going to head off into town to look for new contestants. Does this feel like a good act break afterward, or should we have one more sort of event?
Let's find our next contestant
Yeah.
before we do an act.
That
break
sounds
and
good.
Break when we find them.
Oh, I didn't realize that was in the wrong input. Set that over to Roland. All right, there we go.
This
Take it
lipstick
away.
is terrible.
You could say it really sucks.
It
Ah,
does.
you
I'm
could say
drinking
that.
again.
You and Sinkhole head off into town to seek 2 more contestants. You find a vampire and play your song for him. The vampire seems to like it, and you think that you are on to something here. However, after you finish your song, you find he is a big fan of the dark arts.
Oh boy, I just love sitting in a room and doing nothing in the dark.
All right, don't call us. We'll call you.
Okay.
All right, but Mysterious P has reminded us we need to find Arthur.
Find Arthur the talking cat.
Oh, okay.
That's a great
Stand
idea,
up for the talent
actually.
show.
How about can Arthur come out of an alleyway and say?
Can
is
he
there
say a
talent
pithy
show?
remark?
Yeah. What does he say?
Can he be a stand-up comedian? How's it going? I'm Arthur.
Wait,
Paul, do you got a scratch to get?
Oh, Mysterious P
But
even
sauce
says
or
make
milk?
him do stand-up. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Great minds think alike.
he eyes you. Yeah. So out of the alleyway emerges a small gray cat. He eyes you.
Can he say, I haven't heard singing like that since my sister got strangled?
Are talking cats common in this world, or is this a surprise?
Well, I think.
Well,
I
don't we
think
have a
that
race of owl people? I feel like talking animals are pretty.
That was a secret, Jesse. We
There's
weren't supposed
what?
to tell Jack this.
Shit.
What?
Shit. Fuck.
Sorry,
Eric,
it was in the
what?
world info document. I'm sorry.
Eric, I leave you alone for 5 fucking minutes.
Owls are everywhere, Jack. They never left.
No, Eric. What are they called, Jesse? Jesse, what are they called?
Called
Jesse?
the Hoot Hoots.
Eric! Damn it. This sucks.
I should have left them out of the world info document like on purpose.
Oh, Lord. Okay, it says, I heard
He says, you actually did the hoot-hoots. Yes.
Just for you, Stickman.
That's what you get when you leave me alone to do the world building, Jack.
Never
And
again.
That's why you should all come and watch our world building streams on Thursdays.
I hate this. All right. How's this? So he says, I haven't heard singing like that since my sister got strangled. He introduces himself, says, I hear there's a talent show. Is that all right, or do we just leave it at my sister got strangled? Do we see
I think
what
since
the
my
AI
sister
does?
got strangled.
Yeah.
You don't explain. You don't. Follow
By the
your
way,
own
my
joke.
name's Arthur, and I just don't want the AI to go, and this is nothing to worry about.
My sister got strangled.
Anyways, we
horrible
cut
night.
to yeah. Her pieces are still in my freezer. Like, I don't know what to expect.
Ah.
God damn it, Eric. Come on.
Stickman says this is the most depressing comedy I've ever seen. To be honest, it's almost like a German comedy.
Hey.
Ayo.
We got some text if you want to read it.
Oh shit! It doesn't update. Why doesn't it update?
Oh, no,
more?
I know. I'm so sorry. This happened the other time. I'll let you guys know.
No,
when
it's
there.
it's on my screen, but it used to scroll
Oh, you have to
automatically.
scroll.
So
I know.
just
Sometimes it
looked-
does. Sometimes it doesn't.
Doesn't? Yeah. All right. I'll continue. Suddenly, out of the alleyway emerges a small grey cat. He eyes you, and after a moment says,
I haven't heard singing like that since my sister got strangled, eh?
"You've never seen such a vicious-looking creature before. You feel very afraid." The cat says,
So, what are y'all hiding anyway?
Nothing.
"You say."
I'm just an artist putting together a talent show for the vampires.
The cat says.
I can tell. Well, I'm sure you've already found a vampire to play in your show, but I think I'm your third.
The cat says.
There's a comma, so I just kind of want to hit enter.
Do it.
The cat just edging in. This is great.
Noah, please draw him as Groucho Marx.
Oh my God, give him a big old mustache.
I don't chew on these cigars for my health, you know.
You do it so you can taste the lipstick better.
Here, I'm the Nightmare.
That's what's on his business card.
Here,
Every one of those vampire
add
towns
this
has
card
a
you
business card.
You look at the nightmare and you realize that he is no cat. He's a vampire. And he's
All right.
looking very powerful looking.
Mysterious P, we tried.
Well,
that
I
was
mean,
part
no,
of the thing.
he's polymorphed.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. A powerful vampire polymorphed into a cat.
Normally they turn into bats and wolves. This one, a cat.
I feel like this is maybe a retry area. Let's keep reading.
Yeah,
if you
can
want.
see there's you.
I can go to the
Nightmare
castle
sex.
and tell them that you're here. They'll come and kill you.
You are very nervous. You look at the nightmare and he smiles at you. Unless he's just
Do we-
joking.
That cat humor.
Do we retry? Do we keep his name as the Nightmare?
I kind of feel like we're a little bit skirting the edge here.
Because what I could do is I can keep the name Nightmare and retry everything else, or just full retry.
Unless you want to see that this is all just a joke. This is
Maybe
part
yeah.
of his
Maybe we
stand-up.
could salvage it by saying that it's a joke.
Yeah.
That is a joke. I'm down for that. I'm down for saying
Yeah.
that it's a joke.
And then if
We'll
that
just
still
keep
doesn't work,
hammering. Yeah.
All right. So what do we say then? And he smiles at you.
oh nightmare, you and your cat humor.
They'll come and kill you.
You realize the creature's making a joke.
He's one witty kitty.
Oh boy.
Unless he has a punchline that he's neglected. To
Oh,
tell us.
oh, that's fun. I like that. What would that? They'll come and kill you.
They'll come and kill you. And I'd know my stand-up dies every night.
That's good stuff.
And I'd know they almost drowned me in a sack as a kitten. And
I'm gonna
I'd
go with my
know
stand-up
they-
dice every night. Sometimes your first swing is the hardest.
You knocked it out of the park, Eric. Don't keep swinging.
Well out of the park. So far that I'm not willing to go pick it up out of the parking lot.
Oh, God.
He smiles at you.
Guys, I know
okay.
the on-screen chat is broken. I have no idea why. OBS is being very finicky with me today.
If you double-click on the browser source and hit refresh, it should work.
Let's try that.
All right. And I know my stand-up dies every night.
I'm a stand-up
we-
comedian, you see, and I'd love to be in the talent show.
All right. Now's the time.
Now's the time to maybe.
Talent show. You consider this. It should, if you actually just click on the word and then the refresh button should be underneath the preview, sort of in that line, I believe.
I feel like it used to be there. No.
Oh no. I'm not sure.
The nightmare, and he smiles at you.
And I'd know. My stand-up dies every night.
He laughs.
I'm a stand-up comedian, see? And I want a spot on your talent show. Sorry, talent show.
You consider this. Vampires have been doing a lot of bad things lately, so it might be risky to trust a vampire.
All right.
You say,
I'll make you a deal. If you make it through the night without getting killed, you get a spot on our talent show.
the nightmare seems pleased with this. You ask him his song.
My song of happiness.
He says,
stand-up comedy.
This accidentally became a musical episode.
Because everyone knows that a vampiric talent show is usually a series of songs. But in this world, he's breaking the form. Not only is he a cat, he's going to make stand-up comedians.
in fairness,
He's
Jack,
gonna
like,
make-
every stupid fucking talent show becomes just a bunch of people fucking singing.
Stand-up comedy. You play your song. There it is.
Sorry, Noah. What were you saying?
I just wanted to call out what Jack said. And
Yeah,
saying
I wanted
that...
to He's going to
Are
make
you sure?
stand-up comedians.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think this is. It's not how you do comedy. You don't just make stand-up comedians as a stand-up comedian. You're standing on
Well,
stage.
Anyways, let's focus in on the story here. And
Oh, it's so loud.
Play your song for Nightmare, and he likes it.
see?
You find out that Nightmare is a stand-up comedian, and he's never told a joke in his life.
Yeah, you can say that again.
When you tell him that he can't be in the show, he gets very depressed.
Oh, no!
You think that you'll have to do something else. However, the Nightmare is not a man to give up easily.
I want him in the show. I do.
Yeah.
Even if
let's
he's a
just put
bad
him, put him in the show. Just put him in the
All right.
show.
Fine, you concede.
I also
And-
have realized I haven't done him. Nightmare,
Oh, yeah.
the Gray
What I've done
Talking.
while you're over there is I just say you concede and he joins your roster. I've hit enter. We'll see
Yeah.
what comes next.
I
I could
have-
read the narration text while you're tabbed out. Or Jesse can if you would.
I have tried everything. There is no refresh button. I've re-inputted it, and it's still frozen, so I'm not sure
Weird.
what's going on.
What happens
So,
when you right click? Is there a
officially-
refresh there? Oh,
No, there's
Sorry.
nothing there. It's just
Okay.
a bunch of other options.
no chat for now then.
Sorry, guys.
So Nightmare is a gray talking cat. He has superpowers. He has the ability to control any stand-up comedian that has ever existed. He can force them to do whatever he wants. He has the power to make everyone happy. He is a benevolent dictator. He is the leader of the open-minded movement. The movement is a group of people that want to see the end of the world. They think it's the best way for the world to go. They want everyone to be happy and get along, but the evil stand-up comedians have formed an alliance to take over the world. They're led by Nightmare, the grey talking cat.
Feels like this is something that's happening later on in the future.
I think that this is a
an
secret
origin.
meeting of the main powers of the universe, like Nightmare and
Ooh,
Sinkhole.
that Dracula for the Tick Party.
They're all going to come together. And, I don't know. Maybe we're making history and we don't even realize it.
Ooh, that's fun.
All right.
Nightmare's not a man to give up easily.
Give up easily. However, the Nightmare is not a man to give up easily. You concede, and he joins your roster. You find out he is one of the vampires in his nightclub. He has been hiding from the day, and he wants to get out on stage. You have a lot of talent on your roster, but you feel confident. Play your song for the Nightmare. The Nightmare says. As you're trying to say your piece, the Nightmare cuts you off.
No, wait, I'm not done holding my sides.
I feel like it's melting a little bit. Do you guys mind if we do a retry?
Let's drink to forget.
All right, drink to forget, everybody. Man, my water bottle's empty. I was too mad about those hoots. Joins your roster. Oh no, it says another small cat says Cats is strangled. You are very afraid. Oh, this is the text from earlier, right? Or did we just lose a bunch of stuff?
Just retry again.
Oh, thank
No,
God.
it's
Okay.
all there.
I was worried it went way back. Thank goodness. I think we're trying out the new AI model, Wyvern.
Oh,
right
yes,
now.
that's right.
We are
Oh,
on
that could be
Wyvern.
why.
I didn't even realize. So we might end up with some new weirdness, but it's been all right so far. Here we go. You and your friends.
You and your friends walk along the dirt road. You stop and say,
Well, that's the way to the castle. But how do we get in? I forgot my keys.
We have to get the vampire lord's invitation.
the Sinkhole says.
He's a vampire. And he's very protective.
All right.
You say?
Let's go.
You and your friends go to the Dark Castle and find the Vampire Lord.
So wait. Is this a venue that we're hosting the event in?
I think this is just a very dramatic way for you to come back and say, Dracula, look, I found two contestants.
Right, sounds good to me. In that case, shall we take a break and do some trivia?
Let's do it.
All right. Friends, I told you about this before the show. Hold on, I'm going to pull up my notes here. I should have done this before the show. All right. So, my friends, if today's story has taught me anything, it's that humanity can be found in even the most vicious of monsters. So, what better compliment to this story than monsters with humans inside of them? That's right, I'm talking about Olympic mascots, creatures designed by a committee to represent not only the city but the culture of the country as a whole, and boy, they can be horrifying. I'll give you the name of the mascot, country of origin, and an image of them. You tell me what they're meant to represent. The more accurate you are, the more points you get. I got a bunch of bullet points here from the designers, from the official Olympic website, about what each part of this mascot is meant to represent. So the closer you get, the more points you get. Everybody's on board, including chat, I'm going to say. Let's start with London 2012. Here's Wenlock.
Gonna have to get in character as a marketing executive here.
All right,
Wait,
here's
2012?
Wenlock, everybody. This is from London 2012, London, England. Tell me a bit about Wenlock.
Does he represent the British people's terrible dental hygiene?
No,
Rotten tooth.
dental hygiene is not involved in this Olympic committee.
But like the bumps on top of his head look like molars,
No,
don't they?
the bumps
And-
on the top of his
and-
head allegedly do represent something.
They look like the crown of Queen of England. The Queen of England. It's the crown.
No, I will say it's Olympics focused.
I mean, the
Orient.
bangles
is
on his
Olympics,
wist are
though.
the Olympic rings, but that's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
all
that's a
that
point
I
for you,
can-
Jesse, so far.
Oh, that it can be that easy? Oh shit.
But some of them are a little
Yeah,
bit.
like I
weird,
don't
yeah.
get what's
wait,
up with
is,
his body
is the
paint.
top the stadium that the London
Oh.
Stadium at the time?
The shape of his forehead is identical to that of the Olympic Stadium roof. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because I saw it and I thought it looked like a parking meter.
Yes, the
Classic
Olympic
piece of
parking meter.
Britannia. Parking.
We're very good at the efficient parking spaces, all of them.
Why, this is so indicative of us.
Is one of the
that
bullet
we
points
must.
that it looks like he's running like in a marathon?
No.
Well, I think that symbol in the middle of his chest, Jack, might be symbolic of the year in which the Olympics were held.
That's correct.
2012.
Sure, Eric. I'll give you a point.
Would the single I refer to classic novel 1984 by one George Orwell?
I'm actually going to give you a point because kind of the eye of his lens is a camera, which is, quote, filming everything he sees.
That's
kidding me?
terrifying.
No,
I
that's
know
Wenlock,
they do
baby.
have CCT cameras in London. That
They
see
do everywhere.
everything.
That's
Big
true,
Wenlock
actually.
is watching it.
All right, there's another thing. Two more things about the top of his head.
More things about the top of his head.
Yeah, two more things about his head.
God, it represents England's rolling grey countryside.
One of them is Olympic. The other one is quite London specific.
Quite London specific.
Is one about the London Underground? Is it
Not the underground. No.
Is it like the London Ferris wheel or something?
No.
Is it? It's not the London Eye. No.
Nope.
Is it the Spire, the Shard? The London
No.
Shard?
Good guesses
No?
though. Really good guesses. Not a building.
Oh, is it
Or-
is it the bridge?
Not a
Tower
monument
Bridge?
of any kind, but
Not a
certainly very indicative. Like it's
Big
classic
Ben?
London.
Oh, is it the river?
No. I'm gonna give you one more guess on this one.
One
It's
more
not Big
guess.
Cat,
Oh,
get-
also,
get
if you
it
could tell
back?
me about the origins of the name Wenlock as well, you get a point for that. But you
Well-
don't have to.
Is
Well,
Wenlock
actually,
the original name of London.
No. It's name of a town of Much Wenlock in Shropshire, which is still hosts traditional Much Wenlock games, one of Pierre Coubertin's sources for inspiration of the modern Olympic Games.
Oh,
kinda fun.
I was going to guess that its parents, whoever its parents were not married at the time.
All right, I'll give the last couple ones. That orange thing there is a light on top of his head, similar to what you'd have on the black cabs in London.
Oh.
And yes,
That's a
there's
stretch.
it's a stretch. And according to the designer, Wenlock's metallic look is explained by the fact that he was, quote, made from one of the last drops of steel used to build the Olympic Stadium in London. I'm not sure.
Poetry.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
There's other thing
Of
here that says the 3
course.
points on his head represent the 3 places on the podium for the medal winners.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so where are we at so far? Eric's with 2, Jesse's 1, Noah's 1. All right, let's bring up number 2. Here's Torino, 2007. These are Neve and Glees.
No, 2000 and when?
Evenly.
2007.
Six.
Winter Games.
Six.
There is no Olympics on odd number years, Jack.
I don't know. The Olympic site said 2007.
What?
Oh,
What
then
If
I
you
don't
want to
trust
zoom
this
in,
source anymore.
what does it say? What does it say on their
It's
shirt?
2006. I remember these Olympics.
Jack,
Then
they happen
the-
every 2 years. They don't
I-
happen on odd number years.
What's happening? What? Hold on a minute.
Look, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's 2 characters holding hands, which references the fact that Italian people love to be touchy-feely with each other.
No.
Well,
Are
I
you
think
sure,
their
Jack? Are you
smiles
sure?
I think their smiles represent the happiness Olympic spring all over whenever.
I mean, sure, but according to official sources, no.
I'm gonna say that Glees is ice, and he has an ice cube head. It is the Winter
Yeah.
Olympics.
Noah, that's 2 points for you. Ice cube head and a snowball head.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, look at you.
Um,
And
Does
There's-
he represent the upper body sports and she represent the lower body sports?
I'm not
on
gonna
where-
lie, you are
Yeah.
very close.
Oh.
Or yeah,
fluid
the-
rounded corners versus angular
one of
smooth
them
shapes.
is like the skiing, like and moving
yeah,
around in
yeah.
a circle and going around
And
a
the
track.
other one
and
would
the
be
other
like-
one is like
yeah.
skill things.
I'll give you one. Neve is fluid with rounded contours linked to harmony and elegance of movement, dressed in red, and then Glees recalls power and strength of the athletes in the blue.
Okay.
I don't know if that
when I look at him, I think power and
I
strength.
think one represents the male athletes and one represents the female.
Yikes. Oh boy.
Well, those
This
Italians.
is very true. The Italians. Let's move on to Vancouver 2010.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
forget those-
Wachi and Miga, shall we?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
classic.
the classic
I
Vancouver
remember these.
Sasquatch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's correct. Quachi is a Sasquatch. That's a point for you, Jesse.
And one's a panda.
No, not a panda.
Well,
Not a
no Canadian
classic British
pandas.
Columbian panda.
With the cowlick.
Is that a raccoon or a squirrel?
No, I will say it is a fictional animal.
Fictional animal.
Not one that I've
fantasy panda.
that I'm familiar with. Yeah, a mythical animal.
A mythical animal. Oh, it's a Native American animal. It's
It is. Do you know what it's called?
Yeah.
Does it have anything to do with her name?
Yeah, what was the name again?
Miga. M-I-G-A.
Penguin bear? Mysterious Beast has a penguin bear.
Penguin bear. I'm actually going to give a point for Eric specifically for knowing that it's inspired by fauna and tales from First Nations.
Vaguely
Points out
remembering
it's a
this
fictional
now.
animal, unlike the Sasquatch, of course.
Like the Sasquatch. Look, I'm leaving. He's open. He's wearing earmuffs. I'm just saying he could be anywhere.
Have you met someone from Vancouver?
I'm going to say his wide, spaced-out eyes represents the fact that everyone in Vancouver's stoned all the time.
I think that their scarves and earmuffs represent how cold the Winter Olympics can really get.
It's
You
chilly.
are
and whistling.
correct. Unfortunately, that is indeed what it says.
He's got an Inukshuk tattoo on his shoulder.
Whoa! Let's not gloss over.
Because we're in
No
the rock.
shitting.
It represents the altitude and chill of the Rocky Mountains in winter.
We suck.
This is a committee. Everybody drink. I'm going to last say that Miga is what's called a sea bear, a mythical animal, part killer whale, part Kermode bear.
Oh, so that's
Also
not
called
a
a spirit bear,
cowlick.
lives only in British Columbia. Yeah.
They don't
So
look
what's a
very
cowlick?
killer, but that's okay.
Wait.
Oh,
is
it's a
the
cowlick.
spirit-
It's a.
Wait,
I see. It's a killer
did you-
whale thing.
Did you say it's a spirit bear?
A spirit bear. Yeah.
Is there not an island that is famed for like its mythic spirit bears in British Columbia? There's an island where I believe it's grizzly bears, where the idea of the mythical spirit bear might have come from.
Yeah.
Where it's famous because it's like a single island where they turn really gray.
Yeah.
The grizzly bears.
They're actually like golden.
Yeah,
The
it's like a
Kermode
gray
bears
gold.
are
Yeah.
they're American black bears that live and specifically
Yeah.
on this island and they turn gold.
Yeah. Do I get
super
a point
cool.
for knowing that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
Okay.
It is.
Good for you, pal.
He's got an
I love
Inukshuk
that-
tattoo on his shoulder. Does that count as something?
Sure, Jesse. Well
That
spotted.
represents
Is that in the liner notes?
No, it's not on the official write-up, unfortunately.
Actually, Inukshuks represent that we were here and that we wanted to leave a part of ourselves behind.
Yeah.
Do I get a point for that, Jack?
no, Eric, you
Okay.
don't. But it's a great fact.
They're waving in the traditional human greeting of hello. Do I get a point for that, Jack?
I'm moving
Does
on
that-
to
does that
Valdi
represent
from
the-
Munich, 1972.
Yeah, that was my year,
Here's
baby.
Valdi, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's the last one. Tell me some fun facts about
This
Valdi.
represents German abstracticism.
That is a Daschenhund, the sausage dog, representing many Germans' love of sausage. And
I do actually
tubular
have
meats.
3 adjectives that they've imbued the Dachshund with. What are they?
Well, his neck has
loyalty.
excellent posture.
Not loyalty or posture.
vacuum
Germans and their
pose.
No.
Fluid.
This is D&D. Fluid? No. I'll give you a point. One of them is
Oh.
agility, apparently. I don't look
Wait
at
a minute,
that
hold on.
stubby-legged
I don't
creature and
see
think
agility.
agility, but
When I think agility, I don't think a dachshund.
all right. Any other sort of guesses here?
I'm sorry, I think we've offended Stickman by saying
Oh, wait,
Daschenhund.
you're pronouncing Dachshund as Dachshund. No, we pronounce it Dachshund or Dashhound if you're really Canadian.
It's dachshund.
I was about to
What?
say it's a dachshund.
It's
I
dachshund,
read
guys.
Dachshund. Dachshund.
It's one of those words that you only seem to ever read and not hear pronounced out loud.
Oh
a
my
lot.
God. Am I right? He said yes, but we've all said like 9 different words. We'll never know.
All
Tell us
right.
who's right.
All right,
Whoever's
long
right
dog.
gets a point on their
Is it
pronunciation.
Jack? Does the multicolored nature of this dog represent the love of wearing ugly Christmas sweaters that the Germans have?
No, sadly, though. The reasoning behind this color, I says I'm very off. Jesse's right.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. What did you say,
Hey.
pal?
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
Dachshund, really? Oh wow, this is embarrassing.
I said dachshund. Dang it.
I'm an embarrassment.
Dachshund,
the-
I think. Yeah, but it's the fact that it's not a sh sound is what is
Interesting.
correct.
Dachshund.
Dachshund. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Fun. Chat gets a point, as well as
Yay.
Jesse, because I've learned something today, and I'm humble. I want to say that the Olympic Committee gave the most bullshit reasons for the colors. I'll just read it out. Mascot features several different colors. Its head and tail are light blue with a striped body featuring at least 3 of the 6 Olympic colors.
Yeah, I was gonna
Wait
say
a
this is the
minute.
first one
Wait
that
a
doesn't
minute.
feature like predominantly Olympic colors.
It's not an
That
answer.
doesn't represent.
This is from the
shit.
official website, guys. You could go.
I'm
Is this
saying
back
it
when the
all.
Olympics were
This
like
sucks.
pastel? Like, what is this?
At least 3 of them.
One more thing about the shape, not just that it's a dash hound.
It's a
kind of
bobsled.
or sorry,
It's a
dachshund.
bobsled.
It's not a bobsled. This is
It's
from
a
the Summer
luge.
Olympics.
In the shape of the country of Germany.
It's not, but
It's a
it is in the
gravy
shape
boat.
of. Sorry.
The city?
No. I'll say
A
it was
boat.
pertinent to one of the events.
One of the events.
This was the
Yes.
Winter or the
Gun.
Summer Olympics?
Summer
a
Olympics.
Gun, a shooting.
Nope, it's not shaped like
It's the Summer Olympics.
from the Summer Olympics. Yeah.
Is it like that? It's shaped kind of like a boat, like one of the boating.
Like a dragon race?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not a tool or item used in an event, but it is part of the event.
Oh, is it like shaped like the marathon path through the?
That
city?
is exactly what it is. The marathon path was in the shape of the dash hound.
That's
The
cool.
dachshund. Damn it.
That's neat, actually.
One more fun fact about it. If you guys want to take a guess on what it is, this is kind of like a general fun piece of trivia.
You
1972.
shouldn't eat them, even though we call them wiener dogs.
No, though you are
They
correct.
don't taste good.
These are actually the colors of the designer's dog at home.
He was painting his living room and dropped the dog that he was holding while painting. For
Yeah.
some reason.
No, he was painting with the dog's tail.
Okay. And then his face. And any other guesses? I will say once again, 1972, pretty early on in Olympic history.
Sorry, wait. What was the other?
Wait.
We're on sort of a last. This is a last fun piece of trivia. The fact that it's 1972,
Stickman-
pretty early on in modern
Stickman
Olympic
is
history.
pointing out: is it representing the 16 states of Germany with a number of color swatches on its body?
There's not 16 color swatches on there.
Some of them
Well,
are
then you're
not.
wrong, Stickman.
Incorrect.
You don't know anything about Germany.
I think he just really wants to tell us that there's 60 states of Germany.
You just want to.
Thank
I'll give you that,
We
chat.
hear you.
Congratulations. You, the German, knew that there were 16 states in Germany. You get a point.
Now we
Okay,
all-
so your hint is that it's in the 1970s.
1972, pretty early on in modern Olympic history. I'll give you 5, 4.
Wait, what represents it?
No,
like,
this
what-
is just like one more fun fact. I'll just say it's the first official mascot in the history of the Olympic Summer
Oh.
Games.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
it's kind of fun.
And of all the Olympics, it was Munich.
It was
And then
indeed.
did they let it go for a while because this didn't go over well?
yeah.
was
I
that
need to
the
rethink
actual?
this thing.
Oh no!
Wait, Noah, can I send you one more? Just kind of a,
Oh,
just sort of
yeah.
a fun. While I was looking through, I had a bunch that I wasn't sure about. And here's one of them.
How are you sending it to me?
I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull it up from the website again because this piece of art is pretty stellar. This is from.
Give me a second.
No worries, I
Facebook
gotta
is-
pull it up as well.
Oh,
This is from Nagano 1998.
Nagano.
These
Yeah,
are
the Nagano
Suki,
Olympics.
Nagano. This is Suki, Noki, Leki, and Suki, but the last Suki is Tsukki as opposed to just Sukki. They're also known as the Snowlets. It says
Oh
here
my
snow refers to the winter season during which the games take place, and the Lets refer to Lets as an invitation in the game celebrations.
I remember these.
Yeah.
Because there was the N64 game for the Nagano Olympics. I played so much.
And these look
when I
like
was
N64
younger.
graphics, I'll tell you.
They sure do.
Boy, howdy.
I'm going to give you a bonus point to anyone who can tell me what they're supposed to be.
I mean, they look like someone
ring?
drew owls with Nacho Libre
I was gonna
masks.
say I think they're hoot hoots. I think these are what the hoot hoots look
That
like.
is correct, Noah.
I
These
actually
are
was-
hoot hoots.
I actually was intimately involved with the creation of these mascots during the Olympics. It was my.
I got one more point here. So Suki, Noki, Luki, and Suki.
They
four
are parts
snowy
of the moon.
owls.
Parts of the moon. Parts of the moon.
They do not represent parts of the moon.
fuck.
No. What do they represent?
Man, we tried.
4 things.
The love, hope, compassion, anger, and honor.
That's more than 4 things.
Inside out. No, sadly.
Sorry, what country was this again?
Japan.
Japan?
Yeah, is that where it is? Actually,
Yeah,
I never actually
Nagano's
looked at it.
Japan.
Nagano?
Yeah.
Nagano?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't-
great. Well, actually, the Olympic website here spelt it N-E-G. No, it hasn't. I'm dyslexic now. Congrats,
you know,
Derek. We've
it's a
been
hard
friends for
life.
too long.
Yeah.
Any
RSP
guesses what they
says
represent?
it's the Beatles, clearly.
No, but I will say that a band
Oh,
is a good hint.
The Backstreet
And not
Boys.
the Four Seasons.
NSYNC. It was 1998. We loved it.
What have I told you?
Boys to Men, and the fourth one is the Japanese member, Little known.
no, I'm going to argue that George and Ringo should be reversed there.
Yeah,
I'll
I
tell you,
kinda had that
there was a band from the 70s
70s Earth,
that
Wind,
kind of
and
has
Fire,
Yeah.
as well
yes,
as George.
yes.
Wait,
Yes.
actually?
What?
So
represents
what do
the
we got here?
elements?
What do we got?
Oh,
Earth, Wind, Fire, and
Water.
Flower.
No.
water.
Water.
That's it,
Water.
Jesse. You get a point.
Wait, can I
Wait, who
guess
gets a
which?
point?
I'm gonna guess which ones are which.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah, that one's fire. Water is that one. I'm saying wind is the first one.
So, Tsukinoki, Lucky Tuki. I don't know if these are listed from left to right, but it
Oh
says
no.
fire is Suki. I'm assuming that's one on the far left and not the one on the far right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't say. They're unlabeled. We'll never
Doesn't
know.
matter. Doesn't matter. Are you?
Delightful.
Who gets the point though? Is it Jesse or I? I said Earth, Wind, and Fire. Jesse said Water.
Jesse did finish it with water. If I gave the point to Jesse, we'd be tied, and then life would be miserable. for
Jesse
a hot
gets 1
minute.
point, and then Eric gets
Eric
another
gets one
3
for-
points.
For each of Earth, wind.
For each
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm in.
I don't want to do the recap, so it's fine.
Delightful. Well, everybody, that was Monstrous Mascots. Thanks for playing, guys. That was fun.
That was a great
Well,
game, Jack. I
it's
don't know why you were
cool.
so
It's
worried.
kind of cool to play around with. Mascots are great. It was really fun to look them up, but a pain in the ass to conceptualize. Much like the Olympic Committee. Eric, are you ready to give us a recap on everything so far?
Sure.
All right. It's 9:30. We gotta be efficient.
We began our journey today, going to Dracula's castle, helping young children along the way, when we were sent to a flea market to try and bring some life into a small town, when we had an idea that a talent show would do it. So we went to the flea market and decided to scout for talent. We found a supreme ruler of the universe and national champion of the dark arts Sinkhole, as well as Nightmare, the gray talking cat and stand-up comedian. It's a start. Maybe we'll be able to bring some joy to this town. We're proudly taking our 2 recruits back up to Dracula's mansion to tell the vampire lord himself everything's going to be A-OK.
I love this game.
Beautiful. I know. What a handsome man.
No, I want this on my next season's banner.
Handsome. Sorry, Noah. All right. We're heading back up to meet the vampire lord. Should we just cut to the interior where we say, Dracula,
Sure.
look what we got? Let's see here. You arrived back at the reception desk. Is that what you called it before? From the world building?
Well, that was where we spoke to them before. Dracula's reception desk.
Oh, let's head to the front door and we'll knock then.
Yeah.
We always must be invited in first.
Stigman says, didn't we want to get 3? That was kind of the goal, but for time expediency, I think we'll take what we can get.
We're going to
Frank
be
might
one
be
of
the
them.
third, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have their music.
Yeah. We've rediscovered our
We
love
got
of
old
music.
Blood Angel. No, and now's your
Can't
chance
wait
to
to
do
show
an
Dracula.
awesome door for this episode,
eggs.
like you did for all the other ones.
Yeah, we're
I
going to walk up to the
saved-
front door. We can't wait to show Dracula the great axe we've gathered.
Dracula, check out this sweet axe. Also, we got some talent.
All right, I'm just going to leave it there. Eric, we have new text.
Walk to the front door and knock. You can't wait to show Dracula the great axe you've gathered. The vampires of Cursortown all have their eyes closed. You and your friends look around and find the vampire lord.
Vlad Dracula.
You say,
We're here with our talent show, and we're going to sing and dance for you.
Dr. Mimi.
Oh, I have had my eye on you, my little vampire child. You have the blood of my favorite kind flowing through your veins.
Dracula.
Do we carry on with this?
This has become a play with dialogue.
I like the formatting. I don't know what's happening exactly. Is the vampires of Cursortown? These are all the big guys have come in. They've already started their big meeting. We're barging in to talk about our talent show.
he's
Well, let's
already
get those acts on
preparing.
stage. It's the tick
Let's see what
party in
Dracula
full
says and
swing.
start setting up. Let's do it.
Dicely, no, it's. I mean, I guess it's a Minnesota accent. Maybe it's just me fucking around, really.
Dracula says,
What?
You and Sinkhole and the rest of your friends are shocked.
Vlad Dracula,
You say,
we're here with our talent show. And we're going to sing and dance for you.
Oh, I've had my eye on you, my little vampire child. You have the blood of my favorite kind flowing through your veins.
What a jerk.
you say.
Yes.
All right, let's start setting up.
Sick of that Dr. Mimi.
Set up for the talent show on stage.
Yeah, let's get this going. Who goes first? Chat, who should go?
Who
should
goes
go
first?
Let us know, chat. Also, chat seems to be fixed on the stream. No thanks to me. I
Hey,
don't know what happened.
amazing.
Hey.
Arthur. Looks like people are saying Arthur, third base.
Third
he
base.
says loudly. I'm not sure why.
The who's on first joke.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed it.
Nightmare goes first.
All right. His nightmare. All right, let's see what happens. Don't forget the first redeem. Have fun.
I think we've been
Sticky
having
Stick
a lot
Man.
of fun.
I'm not gonna lie. This has been fun. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Are you happy, Stickman? Did I do
better
what you
be.
wanted? All right. We got some text.
You, Sinkhole, and the Nightmare start to set up for the talent show on stage. First up is Nightmare.
All right, let me get the crowd warmed up here.
Nightmare comes out and does his act, and the audience goes nuts. There's a few more things, and you bring him off the stage.
No description of what it was, but it was great.
That was amazing. Let's do a vote.
All right,
You say?
we need an act.
I know.
You say?
Sinkhole, you should do your singing.
Me.
Sinkhole says.
I want to sing.
Yeah, you do.
Great.
What should I
Dark
sing?
Arts.
Chat, we need a name. What's Sinkhole's song?
Great.
Sitting in the dark doing nothing.
Sitting on the
Dark doing nothing. Wasting time.
Bloody Mary. Eric, do you want to sing this one?
If it's Sinkhole's song, I suspect Jesse should sing it.
I don't
That's
mind
immediately.
singing.
All right, take it away. Sitting in the dark room. Do you guys want to do Sitting in the Dark
Yeah.
Room?
Sitting in the Dark Room by Motley Crue.
Is that an actual song?
The guys from the festival.
Well, we were riffing on Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding, but maybe Motley Crue is a funnier.
All right, here we go. What kind of song is Sitting in the Dark Room?
Let's
Stylistically, rather.
stylistically.
Yeah, he comes out there. He's nervous for a moment, and then he sings.
Would it be a
Opera.
60s rhythm and blues?
Yeah. I'm sitting in the dark room, looking at a picture of you. The picture's faded and old, but I can still see you. You were smiling and laughing in the picture, but now you're gone. I miss you so much, and I know you can't hear me, but I'll sing a song for you. I'll sing a song for you. I love you. I'll sing a song for you. I'm gonna sing a song for you. I feel so much happier now.
I'm gonna say the crowd, and I'm gonna hit enter. Let's see how they react.
I like the AI said that the crowd goes nuts earlier for this.
Yeah, that's so
It's just a
specific.
funny way of saying it.
A bunch of snooty vampires.
Usually you say they go wild, right? But like, they went nuts.
They go nuts. They lost their damn bananas. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Crowd
no,
was
guys.
very
Uh-oh.
quiet. You are very nervous. I think you continue singing.
Oh, I'm saying the music
Sing a
has stopped.
song for you. I'll sing a song for you. I love you. And I'll sing a song for you. I'm
get a-
gonna sing a song for you.
You get a standing ovation for your performance.
Whoa!
The nightmare says.
I've never seen singing like that.
Me neither.
You admit.
That's nice. Cool. What a great moment that was. Should we have a little scene when he comes off stage like we did with Nightmare, or should we just push on and come on stage ourselves?
Why don't you go on and ask for a vote? Who do you like better? The talking cat or
yeah.
the national champion of the dark arts?
And then we become the tiebreaker.
Or
Who?
me.
Wait, why are we the tiebreaker?
And
I don't
My
know, because
magic.
we're the third.
Fabulous. What do we call these people? Vampires of
Cursortown.
Cursortown?
Cursortown.
Great. I call
Mysterious
for
P
a
wants to
vote.
know if John Arbuckle is going to show up in the talent show.
We didn't call for him, but if he does,
Maybe
he's probably
he's-
downstairs looking for treasure.
He's in the back handing out like the voting cards.
yeah.
Vote for this person. Vote for my cat, please. Also, I didn't get a chance to point this out at the beginning, but the fact that John was gonna break into the vampire's mansion exclusively to take things to impress his sweetheart, but didn't know there was treasure in there until we pointed it out. What was he planning on taking?
I think the interesting thing was nobody knew, right?
Right.
It could be anything. It could be treasure. It could be, that's the best thing that it could be.
Oh wow,
you know?
Count Dracula's credenza. I'm taking this.
A stamp collection, right? Like, whatever it was, that would be cool because then we know about Dracula.
Look at this. It's his Chesterfield.
The whole thing? So I gotta fit through the door.
It's a rather large Chesterfield.
Rather large Chesterfield. Wait, hold on. No, I can't have this happen again. Otherwise, it was just you continuing to sing.
I'll sing a song. Oh, wait, am I done? Okay.
All right, here we go.
You step on stage and say,
Vampires of Cursortown. I called for a vote. Whose performance was better? Arthur, the nightmare comedian cat, or Sinkhole, master of the dark arts? My dear friend Jonathan Arbuckle is handing out voting cards now. Cast your votes.
he's your student, you creepy fuck. He's like
Text
your
comedian
friend.
cat to 500 500.
My dear friend and student who I caught breaking into this house and now owes me a favor.
Silence falls over the crowd. No one is saying anything. And you can't see any of the other Cursortowners. Not even Sinkhole.
Well,
The vampire Don says.
they are both excellent. I can't decide.
Well, it's a tie.
You say.
Vlad, that no one says anything for a really long time till one person speaks up, and I'm like, oh, it's a tie.
I think I speak for the whole town when I say that just about excellent.
All right, Vlad, you have to choose who to vote for.
All right.
I'm going to hit enter. Country Buns has redeemed the winner of the talent show gets awarded with a nice tick bath.
Drink your blood later. Absorb your talent.
Oh, boy. You take a bunch of ticks, you put them in like one of those big grape smushing things you do with your feet. Get all that blood out. God. All right. And I say,
Let that blood
Arthur.
ferment.
Is it Arthur the Nightmare Comedian Cat? Or Sinkhole, Master of the Dark Arts? Vlad,
That's you that says that, isn't it?
No.
give me a decision,
There's
Vlad.
2 dark arts because you make a choice.
Master or the
I see.
Master of the Dark Arts?
The dark arts.
Ah!
You say.
This is too hard. Vampires and clowns don't belong in the same profession.
The vampire or the clown?
Vlad has.
This
I,
is going to
too,
become an Abbott and Costello bit.
Would like to ask. I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah, we're a little bit off the plot.
I'm gonna retry it here, guys. Let's drink to forget. You have to choose who to vote for.
All I want to know is what's the name of the guy on second.
Silence falls over the crowd. No one is saying anything, and you can't even see the other Cursortowners. Now, not even Sinkhole,
Well,
the vampire says.
they're both excellent. I can't decide.
Oh, it's a tie.
You say.
Well, Vlad, you have to choose who to vote for.
All right.
Vlad grunts.
We'll cast a tiebreaker vote.
Good. So, who will you be voting for?
I'd like to vote for...
Come on!
You say.
Out with it!
It's like an episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
It really is.
Arthur the Nightmare Comedian Cat.
Vlad says.
He'll keep these dark creatures of Cursortown happy and entertained for decades. All right.
The nightmare says.
I can see why I won. It's an arrogant little bastard.
Sinkhole's just depressed in the corner. He's like, boy, get a load of this guy.
I thought this would rejuvenate my career, but it's even more dead than it was when I started.
All right, a delight. The cat has won the competition. What do we someone help me. How do you
I feel like
wrap
we have
this
to
up?
console Sinkhole. He put a lot into this. He had a lot riding on this.
This is true.
We promised him the world, and we did not deliver.
Yeah.
We are his manager.
He went from depressed to brimming with happiness to depressed
In
again.
the space of like 5 minutes.
This is the life in Cursortown. That's just how the cat shakes its leg.
Forget about it, Sinkhole.
Forget
It's
about it.
showtime.
All right, somebody give me a hand here, though, for real. What do we do? Do we go over to Sinkhole? Is that a reasonable thing to do with like just the
you could
very end of the
announce
show?
that, and he'll put on a show every Sunday at at the pub, and Sinkhole can open for him.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Everybody wins.
I have to open for a cat.
Red Gamer still says, I feel sorry for Sinkhole because he's always won every talent show, and he just lost to a cat.
Sometimes when you're off your
that
game,
is-
you're off your game, man.
That is true. The man could win any talent show except this one.
What's
Never
the pub
faced
called
a
again?
feline.
Crossing the
Uh,
river.
Crossing the river.
That's the tragedy of being an artist, man. Like, you're only as good as your last gig. And for Sinkhole, he's realizing that now.
Ouch. I mean, that's what you get when you perform for a bunch of vampires.
Yep.
All right.
I would
I'm
like
gonna
to
see
say that
this.
Sinkhole losing really sucks, so I'm drinking.
All right, take it. You take it. So I've just put this we'll see how people react, and then we will see how the town improves if it does to wrap our story up, if that makes sense. That was sort of our ultimate goal. All right. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
And
You say?
Arthur the Nightmare Comedian Cat will have a live show every week at the Crossing the River. And Sinkhole is going to open for him.
It's over, and the crowd is ecstatic.
Thank God it's over.
Great job!
Jonathan says.
Now we'll go open up the Crossing the River.
Yeah,
You say?
we rocked it.
Yeah,
Vlad says.
we did.
Oh, Vlad still
It
taking...
was my idea the whole time.
The 5 of you walk out on stage and lead the way and take Jonathan, the vampires, and their minions to the front of the stage. The crowd is going nuts! The
The end. Fabulous.
What in the world?
We did it, guys. We saved
Yay.
the town. Well, we'll see. We'll do a couple of epilogues here to see the state of the town, catch up with everybody, see how Sinkhole's doing. But for now, that's the end of this story. Which means, chat, of course, please toss any and all song titles you got your way as we do one more song to close the night. Maybe the first performance that Sinkhole does to
Yeah, our
open
opening
for
night.
our boy Arthur down at Crossing the River. Eric or Jesse, whoever
I just
would like
typed
to.
it. I
You just typed one? Okay.
Sinkhole's opening night.
Oh, you
Oh
did
shit, I
as an
put it in
action.
do.
Yeah.
Let's see how
You
it goes.
Sinkhole for the opening
You
night.
Sinkhole.
Oh, no.
I really want to see Vlad at like a boardroom meeting, just taking credit for all of the other board of directors' ideas.
Doink.
I will say I was quite impressed with how consistent Wyvern was with characters. Didn't get them crossed. They always acted the same way.
And,
I know
and
it's
their
not, maybe not
dialogue
just
too was
Wyvern
very
specifically.
like Sinkhole always sounded kind of depressed and yeah.
With very little work. I know like this is always the case when you guys type because you guys have worked with the AI a lot. I haven't been able to play with the AI in a long time, so my writing and like interaction with it is like not as intuitive and good. I'm also not like a writer in the same way. So I found it very
Great job,
easy to get good quality out of it. It was fun.
Let's learn
There you
about opening night.
You were right. Sinkhole opened for Arthur in record time. You
Wait,
were a
what?
big hit. People came to
Never
see
before
your
someone
show.
opened so quickly.
I guess a good opening act. A fast one.
It could be more true.
Well, no, really though. One day you wake up and a feeling of unease comes over you. You say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tapped out. Jesse, would you mind taking over for me?
Dr. Gorbachev.
You say?
What? What?
What's that on your head?
What?
Keep reading. Keep reading.
I'm
What?
very afraid of my past life. I don't think I can go on with my life like this.
Am I Dr.
That's
Gorbachev?
wrong, says Dr. Gorbachev.
What is wrong?
Let's say epilogue 2.
All right.
Epilogue.
But I did not get
Two.
closure on your anecdote, my friend.
After 3 years of therapy with Dr. Gorbachev.
One
Famous
day you are
therapist
leading a
Dr.
superpower of
Gorbachev.
Eastern Europe. The next day you're listening to bozos in the chair.
Either way, I sit down and command people to listen.
It's true.
Don't tell anyone I'm here. They'll come and get me. Well, I fell off a cliff.
Oh no, my cliff.
After 3 years of therapy with Dr. Gorbachev, you sit down with Dr. Gorbachev. He tells you that you've made a lot of progress in all areas of your life.
My friend, you've done very well. Perhaps you'd like to come and help me lead country now.
I like how this has just become like a positive therapy experience simulator.
You decide with your newfound confidence your newfound confidence, you decide to confess your feelings to Dracula.
Yay. Also, Noah, it's clear that Sinkhole was the one that designed the poster, as he made his name and hat much larger, even though he's just the opening act.
Wait, who was? Oh.
No, leave it. That's genius.
I might be opening.
He
I'm
was
the
like-
headliner, which means I'm first.
Sinkhole, featuring this fucking guy.
I guess that made sense in my brain. That's
really
you know
funny.
what? Yeah.
Just say it's deliberate.
What an
It's great.
unexpected turn of events.
You know what? I didn't expect Gorbachev. I can tell you that.
With your newfound confidence, you decide to confess your feelings to Dracula. You get on the phone to the Count. He's very surprised to hear from you and says,
Dracula, where did you hear my name? What are you doing on the phone?
"What? Oh. Well, let's just say, you
Oh.
say.
So surprised.
All right, we say,
Don't you know what time it is? Can't be calling me this early.
Hello, are you here to clean my ducts?
Been trying to reach you, but your coffin's extended warranty.
All right.
you say.
I need to confess my fears to you. Well, come on.
Dracula says,
I will understand. I'm a vampire. I'm afraid I am a vampire too.
just hitting enter. So will they run away together? The tension is palpable.
Oh, I can feel that tension palpably.
I was
You
one of the
say-
people who was infected with Dracula's blood in the old castle. What?
Dracula exclaims.
How is that possible?
We're just going to keep doing this, Jack, and hitting enter until you give us a song to
Great.
sing.
We're
I'm
just-
on the bridge right now.
This is the extended credit scene.
Final chorus. All right, I'll share this so that you guys can read this one off, and then you're all done.
All right. How is that possible? He says,
I don't know. All I know is that I was one of the few people who was able to survive his blood. All right. How did you know that?
and some say the conversation continues to this day.
We'll never know. King of Autumn says, Jack's on the bridge. Let's push him off.
Let's do it.
Very conspiratorial. I don't like it. Beautiful. All right, everybody. Here's the song that Sinkhole sings. An upbeat blues song called Sitting Alone in the Dark. It's a song about love and discovering an unexpected connection. So, Jesse, would you like verse 1, chorus, verse 2, bridge, or the...
I'm thinking I sang twice tonight, so I'll do the bridge so that you guys can have more to do.
Sounds good to me. Eric, what would you like? Verses or the choruses?
Jack, you were the protagonist today, and you never get to choose.
Oh.
What would you like?
Can I take the choruses?
You can take the choruses. I'll
All
take
right,
the verses.
are yours. That sounds great.
Unless Noah would like to take the verse.
Oh, Noah, do you want to take a verse?
Noah.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah,
one
you
or
want verse
two,
1 or
Noah.
2,
Nah.
dude?
I'll take verse 2.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Nice. Full gang's
gotta-
here.
I gotta get into the game, because that'll be real awkward to get to verse 2 and be like, nah.
All right.
Oh,
shit.
Was sitting alone in the dark, wondering where would I go from 1,000 miles in 1,000 ways. I got no place with the clock ticking and the time going by, and my eyes can't close, and I'm too proud to cry. It's just the way that I feel. If I told you I had a chance to escape, would you come with me tonight?
I love the nightlife. It's so full of people. If I could take you with me tonight, would you come with me, sitting alone in the dark? Yeah, I love the nightlife. It's so full of people. If I could take you with me tonight, would you come with me, sit alone in the dark?
I was walking the streets, and I saw a pretty girl.
Yeah, you did.
She's walking real slow to a
Ouch.
friend of hers I just saw.
Say the same thing.
It's like we both were lost alone in this crowded neon town.
So bright.
And I walked over and said,
What'd you say?
hello.
Hey!
Would you come with me tonight? I love the nightlife.
The nightlife.
So full of people.
all the people.
If I could take you with me tonight,
Where do we go?
tonight.
would you come with me? Sit alone in the dark.
And she looked at me with those beautiful eyes, and we walked to a place that we both knew well. We sat down to have a little conversation, told me her name, and we shared a moment of silence together.
That's such a different sentiment than that song sounded like it would be. But I love the nightlife.
Love the nightlife.
So full of people.
So
So full of
If
people.
I could take you with me tonight.
Where we go, where we go, where we go.
Would you come with me? Would you come with me? Yeah, I love the nightlife.
the nightlife.
It's so full of people. If I could take you with me tonight.
Where we go, where we go, where we go.
Would you come with me? Sit alone in the dark. A little quieter now. Sit alone in the dark. A little softer now. Alone in the dark. A little louder now. Alone in the dark. A little louder now. Alone in the dark. All right, here's a fucking cat or whatever. Wow. Well, there's nothing else to say. Except that you can find us at patreon.com/imperfectlibrarians. Type !Discord into the chat to join the Imperfect Librarians Discord community. And I leave you with this passage from Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah. The world seems full of good men, even if there are monsters in it. Good night, everybody.